Hello, today I have mini Lego Optimus Prime. Not necessarily G1, but it's very close to G1. So yeah, I guess you could say this is a gray stripe going down the side. These two gray blocks, but that's not really what it's supposed to be, but it can be. This is the grill. The windshield, obviously. His head's obviously poking out the top because where else am I going to put the head? And we've got the giant trailer with this giant rod sticking out the back, and you'll see what that's for in robot mode. And yeah, that's the truck mode, but you know, they can take the trailer off by this stud connection. And it is one lone truck, so yes, it can do that. Yeah, it's a pretty clean truck. Now I'm gonna do size comparisons. The truck is 5 studs long and about 3.5 studs tall. The trailer is 7 studs long, not counting the rod, and it's about 4.5 studs tall. And here are the size comparisons. So just to get this out of the way, we're gonna transform the trailer first. You're gonna split this stuff in half, or the sides in half, stand it up, swivel this piece around to the back, just to make the side platforms a little bit shorter, and to give it, I guess, a little back stand. This is getting a bit tall. Alright, I've heightened the camera. You can lift this up and swivel this around, and yes, that's his battle axe, and swivel the gun around, and it becomes like a little turret. It's kind of like a battle station mode, which more of like it's a weapon thing where he grabs his weapons. And transformation for Optimus, the main figure. I'm gonna push that down, push this forward, make him just shorter, and it also becomes his big feet. Swivel the back of the truck in front of him, and then swivel that section down to fully extend his arms, and there you go. That is Optimus in his robot mode. On this series, if I do a series, make more builds like this, the aim is to have like really simple figures, kind of like synthetic, well, it's exactly like synthetic mason, but of course my own kind of style, but it's essentially synthetic mason's ideas. I also just started doing this since I haven't been uploading much, and I wanted to make a Lego Transformer. And I usually always do a new Optimus when I feel like it, and I just felt like doing Optimus. So here we go. And this is articulation, I guess. He does a full thing, goes forward, or forward, or back, forward. This is forward, that's back. Head does a full rotation. And there's nothing in the legs. I guess the knee joints, foot joint, that's all transformation. And yeah, you can also make them look up. I guess you could call this like some sort of outward joint. I don't know, they're not supposed to be too posable, just little figures. And to give him his weapons, detach that, of course put his arms out so he can hold it. This just tabs onto his arm like so. So now he can hold his battle axe. And now he's holding his gun. And yeah, that's Optimus with his weapons. To me, seems pretty cool. Just as like a little build to have. I'll do instructions for this if I get enough comments, I guess. So yeah. And now I guess I'll show you a few poses you can pull off. This is one of them. Yeah, take that off. This you can also swivel this piece, the handle piece. It connects to his hand. This piece needs to come off. You could just simply swivel it around like that just to put on his other arm. And one thing you can do, which is unintentional design, but you know it works. You can kind of like hold it like a cop, or like do like the double hand thing, like this. That looks weird, but you know you can do it if you want to. Also, by the way, I guess this could also work for like a mini animated Optimus. You know, just change these pieces to blue. But yeah. In another pose, stick it out to the side like this. And swivel it out like that. And he can like, you know, swivel his head. And now he's got that like that side position where he's like pew pew on the side. It looks pretty cool. Instead of just doing something like that. Yeah, that's weird. Let's see, what else? You can just hold him up here like this. I guess there's no really like robo arms to like, you know, heal him and whatever. But yeah, we can also reattach this in different areas like here just to make it like I guess like a higher mounted gun. But you know, for the trailer transformation, it has to be down here or wherever it was. Oh yeah, I guess we're gonna go on to the size comparisons now. This build is about 6 studs tall, so this could have worked for my Battle Force series. And here are all the other size comparison stuff. You can also leave his feet extended, which makes him about the same height as my Transformers Prime Optimus Prime. But this just makes his legs look a little bit too long for me, so I just, you know, added the extra transformation hinge. And here are the size comparisons one last time. That's really it for this build, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. And if you want to see a tutorial, comment. If I don't get at least one comment for a tutorial by next week, and I'll probably just won't do a tutorial and I'll move on to another build.